Okay, so for this part of the assignment, we're going to use some of the healing tools here. So we've got spot healing brush, patch tool, the red eye tool, and then we also have our clone stamp tool that we'll look at as well. So the spot healing brush tool, basically you just find a blemish and you mouse over it and it will tend to fix that up for you. Now if that doesn't work, you can always take a sample of, in this case, some of the skin. Now this increases the size of my brush. That's the right bracket to do that. And I'll hold down my option key. You see I get a target. I'll click with that target, let go of the option key, and then I'll just click over top of blemish, and you can see that works as well. The other thing you can do is you can use the patch tool. So the patch tool, what you'll do is you'll pick an area of skin, in this case skin, that doesn't have a blemish, and you can see if I move it over top, it's going to do the opposite of what I want. So you would select your blemishes and then move it over top of skin that's not blemished, and then you just deselect and it'll fix that up. And then you can take your spot healing brush tool and try to blend that in a little bit. The other thing you could do is you could take your clone stamp tool and take a sample of the skin and then paint it. You can see the little plus sign. It shows you that it's painting from that particular area. Now the problem is that doesn't match up, so that wouldn't be a good choice for this particular image. So we want you to fix this image up, get rid of some of the blemishes that are there, and then we want you to choose one of these other photos, and we want you to get rid of some of these crow's feet. So if I zoom in on this woman's face here, you can see that she's got some crow's feet here. So we can just mouse over those and we'll line it in like that. You might want to choose a smaller brush size to do it. And as you can see, it's taking a little bit of work to get this just right. Now this is something that you're going to have to play around with, because it might not be the spot healing brush tool being your best choice in order for this to work, right? So you may have to use a combination of things. You might have to use that patch tool. You might have to take a selection of skin and drag it over something else to blend it together. Okay, so that's something to be aware of. But you can see pretty drastically, or pretty quickly, it does a drastic change to the overall image. And that's the idea. We want you to try to fix this up, take away some of those years of wrinkles and things like that. And then that didn't work very well. But anyway, we'll get you to play around with it. Some of the photos you're going to find, you might get people with dark patches under their eyes. That's when you're going to want to use your dodge tool. Your dodge tool will lighten things up, as you can see. So you don't want to overdo it, otherwise people will have white skin. But you might want to, try that out just to lighten things up, and then you can go over that with like the patch tool. You see it makes a pretty big difference pretty quickly. So yeah, play around with those, and that's what we want you to do.